We have a very special guest.
Yeah.
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday today.
Birthday.
He's all dressed up, nice and cute, a little bow tie.
A fucking bow tie.
Bow tie. Like a fountain blue.
I'm gonna need that bow tie later. I got a date. Trying to get late. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys ready for your final act for tonight? Yes. Thank you guys for doing this. Stay here. We do this every other Thursday, guys. Make it nice and loud for one of our dear friends here. We love you here at Skill Little Tiny House Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Bobby Sticks!
Feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños dear Beto, feliz cumpleaños to me, nigga. Yeah. Shout out to each and every single one of y'all who came out tonight. You know, I fucks with y'all, you know what I mean? So the reason that I sat in the back is I got an email from Donald Trump, and hey man, don't laugh, because this shit was just, it depressed me, you know. He said, hey, you can go to the Mexican place where your black ass has to sit in the back. And I'm like, that's fucked up. DT, you know what I mean? Donald Trump, you know, I fuck with him. You know the reason I fuck with Donald Trump a little bit is because I don't fuck with him. So what I do now, just to get back at Donald Trump and Elon, is I put a Donald Trump hat on and I go and clean Teslas and shit. Just to get there. Yeah, that's what I do. Shout out to you, you know, Kay Banks knows what's going on. She's the one who put me up to it, you know. Blame the white girl, but she's Mexican, but that's cool, you know. Yeah, I'm only Mexican where it counts. Hold on, let me explain myself. Let me explain what I mean by that. I've been drinking, you know, I didn't know I was going to be the last one up, so I just said, yeah, I'll keep drinking, yeah. Hey, you got another one? Yeah, and my homie, he just keeps feeding me shots and shit. He's like, yeah, you want one, bro? You good? I had 7 before I got here, you know, and then I had 7 more, you know, and I'm 42, ain't that the best, you know? I made it, yeah. Statistically, I was supposed to be dead by the age of 18. Yeah, statistically, you know. But I was fast, so, you know, I was faster than the probation officer, so nigga, I gotta wait, you know, so here I am. Shout out to y'all. So, I'm Bobby Sticks, and I'm the nigga who don't take no shit. It rhymes, so I say that shit, you know, so. Shout out to the white guys in here, you know what I mean? I fuck with y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all are advocates. Y'all are advocates of what we're doing out here tonight. This is live comedy, but, you know, I see myself, like, when I was a kid, you know, I grew up with the whites. I really did. I was like, the whites, yeah. How does that feel? You know? Y'all calling us the blacks again, so I just felt that it was okay. Shout out to you, Seth. Fuck Glacier, Texas, too. You know, that's a sundown town. Did you know that shit? Yeah. If my black house was there at this time of night, you wouldn't see me in the morning. Yeah, dead ass. I didn't want to fucking be shocking y'all, man, but 2 niggas in this place, that's fine, you know? Racism, you know? Hey, but this is my own story. So what I'm saying is, so I was one of the only black folks, you know, when I was a kid. So I had the kids, I was the white persons, you know, when they say, oh yeah, I have a black friend, it was me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how it was. And they said, hey, can I touch your hair? I was like, I got some hair you can touch, bitch. That's what I used to say. I didn't even have nothing there at that time. This shit was wild, you know what I mean? I was a wild kid. So then, so I was too black to hang out with the white kids, you know, because they had skateboards and they had dads.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't worry, they had dads, you know, get it? Because, listen, my dad, he's cool. His birthday was on St. Patrick's Day. Ain't that a bitch, you know? Black Irishman. Now he's a nigga though, but he played at UNLV. He really was. He was a fullback for UNLV in 1978. Like, you can look it up. His name is Bobby Batten. I gave him my government name, but that's fine. I'm Junior. But here's the cool part. He was so good that he made it to the Jets. He went to the NFL. Yeah, shout out to my pops. I got good genes, you know, the Levi. The nigga was...
You said no ice
The
cream.
nigga
I
was
did
so
it anyways,
good
but I didn't charge you.
that he ran right out of
maybe
my
you
life.
and,
No, we didn't play that.
To share.
Oh, cool.
We didn't play catch
Don't have
at
to
all. There was
Okay,
no,
thank you,
hey,
thank
son,
you.
here you go. You got to get a tight spiral. We got to put the elbow in. I didn't get none of that. Because he was so good. He ran right past me, and then he gave me a stiff arm. Boom! And then he found my little brother in the end zone, and he said, come here, little nigga. Boom! And he spiked him, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm out. I'm going to marry a white lady. And he did, you know. He did. I got 3 half brothers. I got 3 half brothers, you know. Same daddy, different mama, you know what I mean? I love them. Love them to life, you know what I mean? And they call me the old man, because I'm the old man. I'm the oldest one. So, like I said, I was a kid, raised by a single black mother, you know. Shout out to the single black mother in here, because ain't nothing but us. I'm not single though. Shout out to a strong black couple right there. Boom. With me, I'm freelance, you know what I mean? I give it up to anybody, you know? It doesn't matter. No matter you black, white, fat, skinny, you know what I mean? My boy told me pussy's pussy. I learned that from the Mexican, you know? He's like, Paco's big old. I'm like, damn, okay, my nigga, Paco. And I learned a lot from Chicanos, okay? I'm trying to get to the joke, though. I'm trying to get to some jokes here, folks. And telling jokes all night. Nigga, I'm glad y'all put me up last. I got 47 minutes here. It's cool.
2 hours yet?
2.5 hours later, I'm gonna be handing around a collection plate and shit. I'm gonna be crying. Nobody touch me. Not physically, in my heart. Oh, y'all are nasty. Yeah, damn. Anyway, being the only black kid in a white school during that time, it was weird. Because they didn't fuck with me, so then I was like, all right. So then I got to middle school, and then the black folks were there, and they were like, what up, nigga? You dressed like a Mexican. I was like, damn, how Mexican dress for? Because I didn't really get it. I had Dickies, I had Nike Cortezes, Simón Limón, Los Corvadas, you know, and Trente Veintiuno Los, you know, fuck it. I ain't even speaking. This nigga knows what's up. Calling Mexicans names, this shit is great. You know, fucking, you know, those Compa Negro way. So I just learned different phrases when I say that shit, and I was right in there. So the black people were like, ugh, where are you Jordans at? I was like, Jordans are $200, and I have a single mother, you know what I mean? I ain't got no money for that shit, but check out my Cortez. It's like, fuck you, nigga. And I was like, well, fuck you too then, you know what I mean? So then I heard from a distance, I heard, and it was, you know what it is. It was Banda de Limón. And my homies were playing that shit, and I was like, what the fuck is this song? I don't know the words to this shit, but this is Japanese. He's like, hey, what up, fool? You trying to smoke some of this shit or what? I was like, fuck yeah, fool. And from that point on, I knew that I was Compa Negro. You know what I mean? From that point on, you know what I mean? And I rocks with Latinos, you know what I mean? And from what I see right now, it's kind of rough, you know? So if y'all go, nigga, I wish you well. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, black people ain't going back to the fields. We're just not. We're not picking no tomatoes. We ain't picking corn. We ain't picking none of that shit. Our picking days are over. You know what I mean? Just like Black History Month is over, you know, our picking days are over, nigga. That is a wrap, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, because, I mean, you guys don't want to work out there. You know, y'all feel in the sun and shit. You're like, oh my God, it's so hot. It's so freaking hot. And the gluten and the bacon carotene. And then they say color, the winter color makes me laugh, you know? White people. The reason is because when y'all start go out in the sun, y'all turn pink as hell. I'm like, oh shit, that's the color that I didn't even know a human can turn, you know? That's just like a hot pink highlighter, and I was like, yeah, this shit's gorgeous, you know? I got a boss on the job, and she always looks like a high pink, like she's holding the breath and shit. I'm like, damn, breathe, baby, it's all right. I give her a hug. Short lady, big titties, yeah, she's cool as hell. her to life, you know? She said, Bobby, you're getting too much attention. I was like, oh, well, that means get your black ass in the back and keep working. That's fine, you know, I'm used to it. You know, I read the subtle cues, you know? So, you know, she's cool, but the thing about it is like, you know, y'all get to peeling and shit like that. Me, I just get blacker, you know what I mean? And it's like the blacker the berry.
Swing the juice.
Come on, man. Shout out to these right in the building. Hell yeah, y'all are advocates for sure, for sure.
Conflicted.
For sure, for sure. Hey, it's my birthday again, too. I'm going to give y'all my cash. I'm going to give y'all my cash out, you know what I mean? It's, they're very generous,
We
don't
only
worry.
do
You know?
tequila shots.
It's tequila! Big dick. I'm sorry, that's not how it is. I gotta rewatch Pee-wee's and whatever, you know, Big Time Adventures. I don't think that's how that song went.
Fucking amazing.
It's great, you know. That was my mentor. That was my father figure when I was in '89. I was about 6, and I was just weird, you know. I wanted to be accepted, you know, so I used to call Pee Wee Herman Papa. You know, that shit was wild. You know, my mom was like, "What is wrong with you?" I said, "Everything, Mom, everything." Well, I tell people now still, and this shit is great. Let's see, I covered that. Oh yeah. My homie right there. Being a Las Vegas native is wild though, man, because you get a chance to see some wild ass people, especially if you in downtown. Shout out to you. I'm gonna come visit you. I'm gonna finish that job that I started a little while ago.
Yes.
What job is that, Bobby? Doesn't matter, you know. I'm a landscaper, nigga. I don't know. No, but living downtown is crazy because, you know, there's a lot of homelessness and shit like that, and the homeless, they got cell phones and shit now, and I'm like, that's fucked up. Because a homeless guy, he said, hey man, you need to carry some change. I was like, I don't know who the fuck carries change. He's like, I got a cash app, you know, it's Grumpy Grouch, you know, 278. I'm like, Grumpy Grouch? I'm like, yeah, so cute. He probably got more money. He's like, it's cool, it doesn't matter, you know. And then he put a pair of veneers in and he fucking walked in. And for real, he put in a pair of veneers and they had buttons on them. This shit was wild as fuck. I was like, damn, I didn't even know you had buttons on veneers. This shit snapped into place. He's like, it's fine, bro. I really need that guy. She had a crippling crack addiction. I was like, hey, you still smoke crack? I thought y'all smoke meth now, you know? You ever smoke meth? That shit's fucked up. I told you I used to drink with Mexican, like some straight up vatos, you know? Them niggas was speaking that niche. And they said, no, get you my thing. I was like, whoa! I was like, that must be me. Because y'all niggas ain't my athlete, you know, niggas speak that niche. And then I was like, I'm cool, you know, where's my homie at? He's like, hold on. Hey, what up, guys? And my homie came out, I was like, I don't think your homie's like me. He's like, this cool fool, they just fucking around. I was like, I don't think they're fucking around. They got pit bulls, each one of them, there's 7 of them.
You could die.
Fuck. I don't like dogs, you know, but I like cats. You know why I like cats? Because they mind their own fucking business.
They do.
Okay, cats pussy, big dick. Las Vegas. Oh yeah, dating. Dating's wild, man. Dating's wild to me right now. You know why it's wild to me right now? Because I'm broke, nigga. Pussy's kind of expensive now. It's not as expensive, you know.
Yeah,
when you're
been
in
friends
a
for many, many years.
relationship where they want to eat every night, out every night, you know. It's like I eat out every night. Look, I break black stereotypes. I don't give a fuck. I'll eat the hell out of pussy, but I won't eat ass. Wait a minute. I won't eat ass. I won't because, you know, I just don't have a taste for it, you know. Hey, look, if COVID came from not washing hands, what do you think you're going to get from eating asshole? You know, come on, man. And we just had the motherfucking Olive Garden. Come on, man. completely unhinged, but this is what comedy's about, man. I brought everybody together, you know? We did that. Shout outs to y'all in this motherfucker. Shout outs to living life. Shout outs to living life right here on the edge. Sometimes you just gotta tell people about yourself because, you know, we all got a little dirt under our fingernails, don't it?
Amen.
Huh? Come on, I'm talking to somebody now. Because, like, on some real shit, we're all a little fucked up. And with me, you know, that's why I tell comedy, but I've been laying low. You know why I've been laying low? Because my rent went up, okay? My rent went up, and I'm trying to get my money's worth out of Damn, so y'all a bunch of rich motherfuckers in here, you know? It doesn't matter to me, bro. I own stocks, you know, fuck that. I don't own shit. I don't even own the house that I stay in. It's an apartment, nigga. Okay, so apartment, well, yeah, dating, you know, dating's fun. But so what I do is I date a broad, you know, who's a couple pounds heavier than me, you know, like at least a deuce and a half. That's fine, you know. And it's fun during the winter time because I'm skinny. I don't have the frame for cold. I just as soon as it's 60 degrees, I'm why is it so cold? It's 62 degrees, Bobby. Fuck you. But when she takes me under her arms, you know, I feel safe, I feel comfortable, you know what I mean? And there's always something hot to eat, you know, on the stove and in the bedroom. Oh, shit! And you know what I mean? She has a sterno in her bedroom because she always likes to have hot beans, you know. That's what she does. But anyway, she's built like a buzzball. You know what I drink
Damn. That's bad. Shit. Wow. That's a big.
Well, she's built like a fucking buzzball. Every time I have that spicy mango one, Cindy, you a bad bitch. You a spicy little bitch. I drink it all the way to the end. But when it starts getting hot, I'm like, you know, I got the beach body. You know, this shit is like a Ninja Turtle shell up underneath. This shit is like, I'm not even bullshitting. Like I'm ripped. But I'm like Bruce Lee ripped. I ain't got mass, you know what I mean? But I got muscle, nigga. It's all calisthenics, you know? I'll show y'all later on, but not right now, you know? People are eating and drinking and carrying on, you know? But I'll show y'all a little bit. A little buzz down. Well, you married. You don't even supposed to see that, you know what I mean? You married, you know? This show was for Chris, you know, he's the one to put my leg up, you know what I mean? But then you know, okay, so Las Vegas bitches, that bitches, yeah, so I'm 42, what it do? It's weird, man, because every time I age, you know, something hurts, and I didn't even do nothing. You know, my whole shoulder hurts, you know, from slapping hoes. That was for you.
Nice.
East to west, pow! I don't slap hoes, you know what I mean? As long as they give me my money. Again, these are just jokes, folks, and I hope that I didn't offend anybody tonight. If I did, fuck it, y'all won't see me tomorrow. Most of y'all will see me. I'm a comedian on the scene. I love you, Haley Brooks. I may come and see you on Friday. You know, I may. I was there last Friday and I got so fucked up.
Man.
It's for this nigga's birthday right here, and we were drinking like a bitch. I drank like 8 shots before I got there, and then he's like, "You want to drink?" I'm like, "Yeah." We went to the Johnny Wick experience, the John Wick experience. Right there, and I was like, yeah, let's do this shit. So we went there, and then there's a bar when you get in there. You go through this whole shit, and it's super dope. I say, go there. Yes. So when you get out, and then they lead you right back into a bar. It's like, fuck, okay, cool. So then we ended up in Chinatown some kind of way at Mas por favor.
Oh, man.
And man, that shit is a little speakeasy, hole in the wall shit. So I went in there. And I put on Happy Birthday to this nigga, and then I put on Suavemente. I had 4 of them, like, telling me, y'all think Sticks is fucking around. So anyway, Then I went into a smoke shop and then they were selling shrooms. I was like, holy shit, this shit is legal too.
Yep.
Let me get a pack. And I ate the whole shit and then I forgot what the fuck happened until about 4 o'clock. Drugs, weed, pussy, fat bitches, buzz balls, big dick. I love you ladies. Bam, 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 bam. The whole table of beautiful ladies. Yeah, you too, Nick. Don't blow me a kiss, nigga.
What if I'm a lady, bitch?
Yeah! I love it. I love it. I love it. I fuck with you heavy, Seth. One of these times, I'm gonna wear my gold blazer, and we're gonna match, and we're gonna take pictures, and we're gonna talk some shit. Anyway, I love y'all. And I always end my set like this, okay? Be lovely, not ugly, okay? So now on the count of 3, I want y'all to say that with me. And the reason I say that is because we're all different. We all got dirt on our nails, but damn it, we're all the same fucking people. And it don't matter, we're all here. Hell yeah, clap on that shit, baby. And it's just like, I love everybody and I have love for everybody, but sometimes people are just ugly right now. And I don't fucking like the ugliness, but you know what? You gotta see through it. You gotta see the beauty behind it, baby. And that's why I do what I do. So on the count of 3, I want y'all to say, be lovely, not ugly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Be lovely, not ugly. I love you, Stick, and I love y'all. Deuces.